Hey everybody, my name is Amidou and this is my individual research project and we'll be talking about ethical investing, fads or real returns. And now this is the overview of the project and we'll be talking about the background, impact investing, socially responsible investing, corporate social responsibility, cumulative returns, challenges faced, advantages and disadvantages, ethical investing versus traditional investing, recommendations, and finally, conclusion. Background of ethical investing. So, when we talk about ethical investing, we understand that is ethical investment. So, an ethical investment is an evolving area that is becoming more important to mainstream investors. Secondly, ethical investing, sometimes called sustainable investing, refers to the practice of making investment in companies or funds in a name to achieve returns while still pursuing positive social and environmental impact. What this means? This means that ethical investing is the key for businesses to start considerations in the assessment and selection of investment services providers. Strategy usually should be introduced, such as negative screening, whereby there's an exclusion from a fund or portfolio of certain sectors, companies, or practices based on specific environmental, social, and governance criteria. And we cannot talk about ethical investing without its impact. So now we would see impact investing, which is just the commitment for acting for the good of the community. Also, the responsibility has the possibility of working simultaneously for the benefit increase while improving the welfare of the society. And finally, it's, it's promoting ethical standards while increasing the benefits of the firm. We cannot talk about ethical investing without mentioning corporate social responsibility. So we're seeing in our textbooks um, that corporate social responsibility defined by Ross and all, it is a corporate social responsibility, sometimes referred as corporate sustainability or the triple bottom line. This is defined as a company's commitment to operate in an economically, socially, and environmentally sustainable manner. So what does this mean? This means like sometimes well-managed corporation, they seek to maintain a reputation as a good corporate citizen with detailed policies on important sustainability issues. In recent years, the government of Canada has increased governance for CSR, which is corporate social, which stand for corporate social responsibility. And moreover, investors are also becoming increasingly concerned with corporate social responsibility. So many investors may turn to firms like Sustainalytics, a leading provider of environmental, social, and government research for responsible investing information. Next is SRI, which stands for Socially Responsible Investing. SRI is investment that focuses on both financial return and social well-being. So, socially responsible investing is also known as a community investing, ethical investing, and green investing. Sometimes Socially responsible investors seek ways to promote their values through company they choose to invest in. Investors use the following three methods in SRI to accomplish their goals: environmental, social, and governance, which stand for ESG. We will continue with socially responsible investing. Chamberlain uh, explained that investors use the following three methods in SRI, just like I said it before, to accomplish their goals: environmental, social, and governance, which stand for ESG. So, investing, shareholder advocacy, and community investing. Um, ESG investing is investment in companies and governments that the investor believes best hold to values of important to the investors. Now, cumulative returns. We have here a table that explain well some investments in index. However, basically this table just shows that even if people may invest in index, it is not possible to invest in them because the performance for indexes does not reflect investment fees or transaction cost. Now, challenges faced by ethical investing. According to Thumb, although sustainable investment professionals around the world continue to evolve the overall ESG framework to effectively allocate value, they face several challenges. First, it is defining sustainability. So, defining sustainability, the definition of sustainability varies from sector to sector, from company to investors to country, and from citizen to citizen. Sustainability must be defined in a way that links action to the mega trends of planet health, resource availability, and standard of living for human beings, and incorporate externalities in a way that motivate investors and corporations to act quickly. Secondly, the next challenge is framing sustainability value, and this is just investors disagree on the metrics to report ESG related value. It is profitability enough, while some institutional investors insist that sustainability cannot be considered entirely financial. Others embrace the idea of quantifying it in a financial terms and individual and using that as a lever to create change. And third is identifying the right levers. That means not all cause and effect relationships are linear. While a company may decide to invest in a sector or a project based on ESG factors or on the issue it has identified as highly important within a sector, some issues cannot be mitigated by one strategy alone. And fourth is investment horizon. ESG risks and opportunities for publicly traded companies can occur over periods beyond the quarterly financial performance reporting time frame. Investment activity that demonstrate value creation over 10 or 20-year time frame are not favored by investors. And finally, data quality and access. The data quality and access, basically that means calculating ESG is not straightforward. There are variations in the methodologies used and how they are applied. Reporting is not yet robust as opposed to externally audited SEC filings. Analysts that incorporate ESG into their recommendation must understand the practices that go into reporting, such as consistent data collection and timely update. Advantages and disadvantages of ethical investing. Affinity Capital explained the advantages and disadvantages of ethical investing as follows. The benefits, are advantages, are just a feel good factor, future profit potential, and catalyst for change. And on the other hand, the disadvantages, which are drawbacks, is time and research, not often an optimal strategy, and also include higher fees. Continue with advantages and disadvantages of ethical investing. So basically, in getting out, as Brian stated, in getting out of ahead of environmental and social problems that their operations may create, companies may be able to stave off potentially onerous regulations and reduce political risk. A proactive approach can also reduce the risk of conflict with the non-government organizations and other advocacy groups that can hurt sales and damage the value of a brand. Ethical versus traditional investing. According to Smith, the primary difference is that goals will be different for each strategy. Traditional investing uses profitability as their primary factor in selecting the investments you will own. However, socially responsible investing (SRI) applies beliefs and values in the selection process. My recommendation would be that ethical investing is a marathon, not a sprint. Therefore, ethical investing, just like CSR, corporate social responsibility, is a long-term process, and real returns could happen if someone sticks to one's values and beliefs, since consumers nowadays and people in general are more conscious with what they buy and how the companies make them or how they acquire their resources. Finally, the conclusion of this individual research project paper has provided an overview of the topic on ethical investment, and it has demonstrated the complexity of many of the issues raised by this topic, including the motives of socially responsible investors, the different reasons people choose to invest in some company than others, is also due to their values and beliefs. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation, and I wish you good luck with the rest of your courses. Bye.